wrapped it last week, and now it's out.
So who do you...
Pierce Brosnan's story begins in hardship. Born in 1953 in Ireland, he grew up without a father and was separated from his mother for 7 years as she worked in London to build a better life. Passed between relatives, young Pierce learned solitude and self-reliance early. When he finally reunited with his mother and stepfather, William Carmichael, he found stability and a sense of belonging. It was during this time, after watching Goldfinger, that he discovered his lifelong fascination with James Bond, a symbol of strength and control, everything Pierce longed to be. From struggling artist to rising star, Pierce initially pursued art, studying at St. Martin's School of Art in London. But fate intervened when he stumbled into a theater workshop and discovered acting. His natural charisma and quiet intensity led him to train rigorously at the Drama Centre, London. After years of theater and minor film roles, he landed his breakthrough in Remington Steele in 1982. The series made him an international heartthrob, praised for his effortless charm and elegance. Overnight, he went from an unknown Irishman to a household name, and whispers began that he was destined to be the next James Bond. Love, family, and unimaginable loss. In 1980, Pierce married Australian actress Cassandra Harris, a woman who became both his muse and his anchor. Together, they built a family with 3 children, Charlotte, Christopher, and their son, Sean. But tragedy struck when Cassandra was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 1987. Pierce stood by her through every surgery and round of chemotherapy, describing himself as the quiet party, helpless, yet unwavering. Cassandra's death in 1991 at just 43 shattered him. Raising their 3 children alone, he found strength in honoring her memory. A love, he says, lives in every fiber of his being. Becoming Bond, triumph, born from tragedy. Fate fulfilled Cassandra's dream when Pierce was officially cast as James Bond in 1994, a role she had once encouraged him to chase. His debut in GoldenEye resurrected the entire franchise, grossing over $350 million worldwide. Brosnan's Bond was elegant yet wounded, a reflection of his personal grief. Over the next decade, his 4 Bond films made over $1 billion combined, earning him global fame. But in 2004, his journey as 007 ended abruptly when producers fired him without warning. The betrayal left him devastated, but he rebuilt himself once again, proving that reinvention was his greatest strength. The curse of ovarian cancer returns. In 2013, tragedy struck again. Pierce's daughter Charlotte, whom he had adopted and loved as his own, died of ovarian cancer, the same disease that took her mother and grandmother. She was only 41. Pierce held her hand as she took her final breath, echoing the same heartbreak he had endured 22 years earlier. Charlotte's final act, marrying her longtime partner 2 weeks before her death, symbolized her courage and love for life. For Pierce, it was the cruel repetition of history, a reminder of how deeply intertwined love and loss were in his life story. Love, faith, and purpose. In later years, amid the sorrow, Pierce found enduring love with journalist Keely Shea Smith, whom he married in 2001. Together they raised 2 sons and built a life grounded in faith and mutual respect. When tabloids mocked Keely's weight, Pierce defended her fiercely, calling her the most beautiful woman in my eyes. At 71, he continues to act, paint, and advocate for causes close to his heart, from cancer awareness to environmental protection. Through every storm, his Catholic faith has anchored him. For Pierce Brosnan, loss has not defined him. It has deepened his compassion, resilience,